The Criterion Closet, home to some of the greatest films ever made, and a handful that are mid, where celebrities are invited to pick some of their favorites, talk about them, and stuff them in a bag.
I feel like a shoplifter.
It's a marketing gimmick, but it works. Some would kill to be in that closet. Not me, but other people. To visit the closet would be to visit heaven.
My favorite place on earth.
But on September 28th, Criterion launched their mobile closet. Now the gates of heaven would be open to the public, to guys like me.
Guys like me! I'm a guy like me!
Sure, we couldn't just take them like the famous people, but we get 40% off 3 discs, and we get to stand in a tiny room full of Blu-rays for 3 minutes, get our picture taken, and even make our own closet video.
Best 3 minutes of my life.
I wanted to go, but I also wanted to stay home. I've been slowly rebuilding my physical collection over the years. I have some Criterion. I used to have more. But I knew if I missed this, it would nag me. I'd look at pictures online, feeling left out. I'd get on Twitter and write fools, waiting in line for something they could buy at Barnes & Noble. But I definitely didn't want to be that person. So what choice did I have? The mobile closet was open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. But I was smart. I arrived at 11 a.m. I knew there'd be a line, but how long would I really have to wait? This is fine. Sure, the line's barely moved since I got here, but it's day 1, they're probably ironing out the kinks. It'll get faster as the day goes on, that's what I'm telling myself. I haven't had to pee yet, which is unusual for me, so that's probably a good sign. Could also mean I'm dehydrated, so as long as I don't drink water, I'll be fine. I'll just stay in line until I have a reason to leave. After all, I can go home at any time. I didn't bring an umbrella. Perhaps I'm not as smart as I thought I was an hour ago. I had made a series of bad choices. Meanwhile, my wife was across town on a yarn crawl. Otherwise, she would have joined me. Though if she had joined me, she would have taken one look at the line and insisted that we left. The line which was still moving very slowly, which made me wonder. The website said up to 3 people would be admitted for 3 minutes, but surely they weren't sending in one person at a time. They must be sending in groups of 3, even if they're strangers. Sure, this would make things chaotic for the influencer crowd, but what possible downside could there be to upsetting influencers? Not one that I could see. Cool it, Jeremiah, you're just getting yourself worked up. Use your time wisely. Focus on what your closet picks are gonna be. Wow, I just can't believe I'm here. My first pick is My Winnipeg by Maddin. I love the way he takes the look of silent movies and creates something so modern and inventive. Stranger Than Paradise, I'm always trying to recommend this film to people. They ask me what it's about and I say, well, not a lot happens, but it's hilarious. And finally, we have the king of the essay film, F for Fake. Now, not everyone has seen F for Fake, but everyone who has started a YouTube channel. This is my favorite Wells, incidentally. I know that's not a popular
Those are
opinion.
the worst closet picks we've ever seen.
I'm sorry?
You ought to be cast into the Criterion pit.
Oh no, not the pit. Every choice I make is bad. It was clear by now that the best way to visit the Criterion Closet was the traditional way. To achieve something in film and television and be invited. Probably a faster way too. So why didn't I just do that? Why this self-inflicted punishment for being a content creator? My wife had been to 3 stores already. I was still in line for 1. The cold rain soaking into my jacket. At least the mobile closet was visible now. I'd made it to the corner of 65th and Broadway. That's progress. But then, the unthinkable happened. My phone died. I did not bring a charger. I was adrift, surrounded by darkness. I couldn't tell my wife how long I'd be. I couldn't even document the experience. What's the point of going through this if I can't make content from it? I was at a crossroads. I couldn't turn back, and yet it was the only choice that made sense. What do I choose? Can't choose wrong. Criterion people were just gonna laugh at my dumb choices anyway. And why am I collecting physical media in the first place? It's bringing back my old anxieties. Am I spending too much money? Am I gonna watch all of them? The only reason I got rid of them in the first place was I was broke. A kind soul heard me muttering to myself and took pity on me. Lent me their phone charger. I'm back, baby. I'm 15% back. By now, I was completely soaked in cold rain, having to constantly pace about and move my limbs just to keep the circulation going. I was either going to spend 3 minutes in heaven, or die and go to actual heaven, or possibly hell. Every few minutes, a stranger would approach me and ask me what the line was for, so every few minutes I'd have to explain the absurd predicament I was in to someone who had never heard of the Criterion Closet. As I tried to explain, their glassy-eyed expression only reaffirmed my worst fears, that I was a stupid asshole. Eventually, I turned my back on them, refusing to speak to anyone. But as I inched closer to the mobile closet itself, I discovered the horrifying truth. They were letting in one person at a time. I was shocked. Betrayed. I know they didn't fill every lifeboat on the Titanic, but to see history repeating itself was shocking. If your lifeboat fits 70 people, you send 70 people. I don't care how many influencers there were. We'd all like to think we would call out such an obvious injustice, but there I was, silently waiting my turn to face the closet. Alone.
We are not keeping you.
Did I even deserve to go to heaven?
I do unfortunately have to start the timer, but know that I'm here to help you find anything you need.
I was too embarrassed to go through with my choices, but it was too late to make others.
Very talkative after 8 hours.
That's okay. That's
Just
okay.
grab them and leave.
I don't need your, funniest story.
Stranger than paradise.
Ooh, it's going to be behind you. I'm going to pull up the spy number.
I got it.
There you go. Faster than technology.
Yeah, I told myself that I would just.
I told myself I would grab the first thing that looked good, but I could barely read the labels.
I think I got
Did you grab F for fake?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh no, here it comes.
between you and me, my favorite Wells.
Yeah, me too.
It does everything I need a movie to do.
Yes, 100%.
Because I would love to grab a Polaroid and
Oh,
okay. those up.
Yes, thank you.
Actually, do you mind if I grab one for us too, just because I like that selection?
Oh,
The
sure.
Criterion people liked my selections. Maybe I made good choices after all. Although it turns out Guy Maddin was at the New York Film Festival premiering a new film and I could have seen that instead of doing this, but I stand by my choices. I would never doubt myself again.